Hello everybody, welcome to the compensation plan webinar. I love this picture because no matter whether your goal is $200 a month, $2,000 a month, or heck $200,000 a month, this is a business where you can make money no matter what your skill set. So I so appreciate you taking the time to invest in yourself and invest in the business and just learn how the heck do we do this, because I think it really is important to know the strategy. There is a strategy and a system to it works, and when you understand where you are headed, you are much more likely able to get there. So this is the Show Me the Money call, because we are showing you the compensation plan and how to best maximize it. With that being said, I do want to start with the difference between bosses and leaders, and I'm sharing this picture because I think that if you are on this call, then most likely you are an identified leader within your team. To me, that means that you are somebody who coaches their team. You are somebody who is on goodwill, meaning your team trusts and respects you. You generate enthusiasm. There's a we type attitude. You fix the breakdown, which means we're down in the trenches. We're working. We're figuring things out. We're helping to take action. And you show how it's done. We develop people. That's one of my favorite aspects of this business because of my background. I find that just working with and helping people become outside of their comfort zone and do things they never thought possible is just so fun. And as a leader, we are developing people. We give credit and kudos and edify our team. We ask questions. We don't just demand or command or jump to conclusions. We ask questions and we say, let's go. Because if you're a leader, you are somebody that people want to follow. And so I start with that because even though we're talking about how to make money and we're talking about the compensation plan tonight, we are doing this in a way that is in the benefit of our entire team. And we're doing it in a way of the leadership type attitude. And I do think it's up to us as leaders to really know the compensation plan inside and out, to be able to teach it to our team, to give them the strategy, to share the vision. But I know that if we are going to do that, we want to do that from this leader type mentality, this leader type attitude. So even though we are going to be talking about money today, I just want to remind everybody that the reason we're talking about money is so that we can really impact our team's lives. And that's the premise of what we're in this business to do. So I think that that's just a reminder. So all right, I'm going to start the slideshow here. And we are going to get going. Again, if there's any questions, feel free to type that in. All right. How do we make money? Let's start with steps to success. We are going to go through the 5 ways to earn tonight. We're going to go through the road to diamond. We're going to go through how the strategy works with it works. But at the end of the day, we start and we end with steps to success. This is the duplicatable system for building your team. This is the duplicatable system for maximizing the compensation plan. Step 1, join the family. Join Boost Party. Get your kit, become an auto ship, and get additional products. Get ready to rock and roll with your business. Step 2, plan your parties. As you know, we get when you gather 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you earn 120 BV in free product, and you also get 2 wrap rewards. When you start gathering customers, you earn cash with your wraps. You are gathering those loyal customers along the way, and we earn 15% off of our loyal customers, and you just make your money back quickly. You start having that instant success, and for new distributors to start selling their wraps right away, to start scheduling those parties and getting the wrap on people is a great start to your business. Step 3 is to go Ruby. We want all new distributors to focus on Ruby. Why? Because when you are Ruby, you are most likely going to be making a substantial additional income for your family. $600 a month. What would $600 a month do for you and your family? The statistics in 2010 stated that if an extra $300 a month would have saved families from foreclosure. So we know that $600 a month is a huge, huge number for a lot of families in terms of just feeling that cushion at the end of the month, and that's what we want. We want to impact people's financial picture, and so Going Ruby helps to do that. To go Ruby, you have three team members on your top line. 2 of them are 400 BV, and 1 of them is an executive. Now, a $400 BV means that they are a qualified leg. A qualified leg is a 400 BV distributor. That's the group volume, and I'll explain that in just a minute. Bonus volume, that BV stands for bonus volume. Each product has a bonus volume attached to it, and I will go through how to chart and things at the end of this, but BV stands for bonus volume, and each product has a BV attached to it, which means we do not get paid on tax and shipping, of course. We only get paid on the amount of that product and that BV associated with it. So how many loyal customers do you think it might take for somebody to get to a 400 BV goal? Yeah, I'll let you think about that for a minute. Most of our customers order at least the skinny pack, maybe plus green, so they can get to that 125. In the U.S., we get free shipping when our loyals are at 125. And so most of our loyals do purchase at least 125 in free product, and which means that if you have 4 to 6 loyal customers, you will be at that goal of 400 BV. So if we are teaching our team steps to success, we are teaching them how to get to that 400 BV goal pretty darn quickly, which I think is pretty powerful. So steps to success is very, very strategic. Even if a new distributor doesn't necessarily understand or get how this works for them, it doesn't matter, because it's simple, it's duplicatable, and it's effective, and it unlocks every piece of the compensation plan. So steps to success is tattooed on our forehead. This is what new distributors need to know. This is what, when you're recruiting, this is what you need to share, and this is how we build our team. However, we all know that the compensation plan is a little bit more complicated than this, and so I'm going to go through the 5 ways that we earn with It Works. We are called a unilevel hybrid, and what that means is that you are going to make money on your top few levels. Your top levels are going to be where you're going to make the most percentage, but then you're also going to earn on a hybrid of bonuses. So there's layers of bonuses throughout the compensation plan, and that's when your check can really double for doing the same amount of work. Number 1 way to earn is product sales. Product sales, this is the cash that you make from your parties. We typically sell the wraps for $25 here in the States, $30 in Canada, and $35 in Australia. So you're making cash from selling your wraps. This is not necessarily where the big bucks come from, but I can tell you for new distributors to be able to make $100, $200 a night at a party is very, very powerful. We just had a local training, and somebody stated that they were making $500 to $700 a day just by selling the wrap. So I think this is a huge, huge piece to the compensation plan. It allows new distributors to have a self-running business very, very quickly. We also make 15% on the loyal customers that you sign up. So the strategy is to introduce them through that single wrap and then convert them to either a loyal customer or a distributor so they can get the products at a cheaper price, and you make 15% on your loyal customers. Step number 2 way to earn is called team commissions. This is the percentage that you make on your team. You make 10% on your first level, 10% on your second level, 10% on your 10, then 5% on your third level, 5% on your fourth level, 5% on your fifth level, and then 2 through infinity bonus, with that infinity bonus starting at your 6th level. So you make a percentage on your own loyal customers, but you also make a percentage on your team's loyal customers. So again, teaching your team how to get the wrap on people, how to sign up loyal customers, how to close the deal is really, really powerful, because that does impact your check as well and give them that instant success. All right, way number 3. 5 ways to earn. This is way number 3. This is called the Fast Start bonus. I love the Fast Start bonus. This is one of my favorite bonuses with It Works because it ensures that we are going to train well. It ensures that we are going to train people effectively. We are going to not just sign them up and let them run or, off and run into their own. We are going to be invested in their party. We're going to be invested in their training because we want them to be successful too. So this Fast Start bonus means that every single time you sign up a new distributor who's on that 80 BV monthly auto ship to be commission qualified and is on and gathers 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days in the business, you as the enroller get a $100 Fast Start bonus. Awesome. I love that. I think that just ensures that people are going to get good training. So it's one of my goals that I'm going to earn an extra $400 a month just by signing up a new distributor and helping them with their launch event. And if you think about that, what does that look like? What does that remind you of? Steps to success. In Steps to Success, we encourage our new distributors to gather 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days so they earn that free product. We're high-fiving them because they got their free product, and they're high-fiving us because, you know what, we just earned a $100 Fast Start bonus. So I think one of the reasons why we have that goal is so that we are able to train our new distributors and help them get started quickly, but then, of course, we're rewarded for that as well. I call this the training bonus, and those people that are good trainers are getting that Fast Start bonus on a consistent basis. Way to earn number 4. Oh, there we go, is the car bonus. The car bonus is awesome for those that that love to be customer gatherers, that love the products, that love doing parties. Maybe they came from a party plan and they just love doing parties and they're driving around town doing parties all over the place. The car bonus is not an actual car. What this means is that when you gather 60 loyal customers and you earn and you have a $3,000 personal volume, then you earn an extra $600 a month in your check, month after month after month after month. So an example of this is when we say 60 loyal customers, this means that it's somebody who did not quit within their first 3 months. So this means that it's somebody who they might not have ordered that exact month, but they didn't quit within their first 3 months. That means they're still an active distributor. So you don't necessarily need to count and make sure that every single loyal customer is ordering. What you need to do is make sure that once you get to 60 loyal customers that they are continuing to order and that your personal volume is over 3,000. They got that 3,000 number because if you have 60 loyal customers and they're all ordering 1 box of wraps, then you that 3,000 is pretty easy. So Brandon and I received the car bonus several years ago, and we are maintaining it with that $3,000 personal volume. If our personal volume goes below the $3,000, then we miss out on that bonus that month. However, if our personal volume goes above that $3,000, then we get that $600 bonus month after month after month. I think that's pretty exciting. And again, what I think that this car bonus shows is that we're not necessarily all about the flash. We want to make an impact on your family's legacy, and that means more money in your pocket so that you can get the car that you want and that you can afford, and you can go on vacation and you can take your family to Disney World, and we are not going to dictate the fun that you have necessarily with trips and cars and things, but we are going to give you as much cash as we can so you can get out of debt and so that you can make a difference for your family. Last but not least, this 5th way to earn is the leadership bonus. Leadership bonus starts at the position of diamond. What this means is when you get to the position of diamond, you start getting generational bonuses and you start getting CAB bonuses. CAB bonus stands for Customer Acquisition Bonus, and that means that as a diamond distributor, you get a 2% raise on your entire volume, and then you also start getting an $80 CAB bonus, which means that anytime a new distributor on your team, after you've signed up, after you've gotten to diamond and you enroll a new distributor, when they are on auto ship and get 2 loyal customers, not only do you make that $100 Fast Start bonus, but you also make an $80 CAB bonus, 80, 80, 80 throughout the depth of that entire team. So much fun. This is when your check just can double by doing the same amount of work. So the strategy with It Works is to get to diamond and then help your distributors get to diamond as well. I had a team member once tell me, they said, wait, why do I want to get to diamond? And I thought, oh my goodness. Oh no, that means we're not doing a good job of really casting that vision and showing people what diamond can mean for them and their families. I know diamond's making $1,500 a month, and I know diamond's making $4,000 a month, depending on the health of your volume. And so I think that's just a really important piece of training new distributors is to make sure that they know why getting to diamond is such a big deal. So I am going to go on to Road to Diamond. Those are the 5 ways to earn. I'm going to stop here and see if we have any questions before I move on. All right. No real questions. Someone is saying that my audio is intermittent, and it shouldn't be, so it may be your connection or your computer. So if anybody else is also intermittent, let me know and we'll see if there's something that's going on. But everything is working on my end. All right, so let's go to the road to diamond, because again, this is the clear vision on how to meet your goals. A typical executive makes anywhere from $100 to $300, $400 a month, depending on the health of their volume. And when I say health of the volume, that means loyal customers. That means that you want to train your distributors with steps of success, gathering customers as well as recruiting, because the customers really are the bread and butter of our business. So executive means that you have 2 people on your team, 2 different legs, who have a $400 volume each. And again, that's just loyal customer sales. That also can be if they maybe boosted, they ordered the booster pack. The booster pack is an instant $400 leg. And so if somebody boosts or if they ordered additional product, that all counts. Your auto ship counts towards that goal of 400. And of course, the loyal customers all added up. So when we're talking about this $400 leg, we are talking about the group volume, So the entire amount of loyal customers needs to add up to that $400 goal. Next we have Ruby. Rubies typically make $5.99 with It Works, but you know what? I just had a Ruby make $1,000 because of the health of her volume. So again, you never know when you get there. But Rubies are paid out on 4 levels. So executives, just when you sign up with It Works, you're a distributor and you're paid out on 2 levels. Executives are 3 levels and Rubies are 4 levels. So what a Ruby means is that you have 3 people on your top level, 2 of which are $400 legs and 1 is an executive. Next is Emerald. Emerald is a pretty special promotion because in order to get to Emerald, you need all the 400s to be in the right spots, but you maintain Emerald with an overall volume of $8,000, overall group volume of $8,000. Now know that $8,000 does need to be balanced, so you need to have 4,000 outside of your strongest leg. So if you have a runaway leg that's $10,000 in volume, that's okay. As long as $4,000 is outside of your strongest leg, then you maintain Emerald. And so Emerald is a pretty special promotion for that reason. It's really nice to be able to maintain through volume. Then you don't have to be stalking your back office at the end of every month, making sure everybody's at 400. You maintain through that overall volume. But to be Emerald, you need 4 people on your top line, 2 of which are $400 legs and 2 of which are Rubies. So you see here that we really just need 2 superstars to help us get to the position of diamond and even double diamond. You need 3 superstars to get to the position of triple diamond. And so what I recommend is that you start identifying your superstars fairly early on. You want to work with your top 2 or 3, 4 distributors and really work with them to help them build their teams. If they're and what do I'll explain what I constitute a superstar in a minute. But if somebody just wants to dabble, they just want to do some random parties and they're not really interested in building an active business, that's okay. A $400 leg is still a very important position to be, and we don't need to necessarily drag somebody along if that's not what they're looking to do. So know that that $400 spot is pretty important, and that's okay. So you do want to identify your 2 superstars. To be diamond, you need 5 people on your top level, 3 $400 legs, 1 ruby, and 1 emerald. Again, that emerald has 2 rubies. So essentially, you need 3 rubies to become diamond. So again, steps to success is pretty strategic. If we're teaching people to get to ruby and how to stay to ruby, then you can certainly promote to that position of diamond. So the idea of identifying your top 2 or 3 superstars, I say 3 just because you never know what's going to happen in terms of, if something happens to a team or they have a life situation happen and things slow down for them. So I say pick 3 just because you want to keep yourself balanced. And when I say superstar, what does that mean? Number 1, somebody that's engaged, somebody that's plugging in to the webinars, plugging into the calls, active on the team Facebook page, calling me back. That's a big thing. We work with a lot of people that don't call us back. When you call us back and you're engaged, we want to work with you, but we do need to hear from you. We are signing up people left and right, a lot of us, and we need to know who is ready to rock and roll in their business. So identify those people that are plugging in, that are engaged, that are excited, and then they're the ones that you want to spend your time with. One thing to know is that ruby and that emerald does not need to be on your top line. It could be on your 3rd or 4th line. Let's say you sign up your neighbor, and your neighbor signs up their friend, who signs up their friend, and that person's the superstar. And they promote to the position of emerald. It still counts as an emerald for you. So that's really nice to know, is that it's just anywhere in the depth of the leg. It doesn't necessarily have to be on your top line in order to count for you. It just needs to be in a separate leg. Now with diamond, you get to diamond with these $400 spots, and then you maintain diamond with an overall $10,000 volume. With that $10,000 volume, it does need to be balanced, which means you need $5,000 outside of your strongest leg in order to maintain the position. But again, it's really, really nice when you get to diamond to not have to count out those 400s each and every month, but to know that you can maintain through overall volume. I'm going to go ahead and answer any questions that we have, and then I am going to go into a back office and show you how to chart yourself to diamond. All right. Oh, wow. Jill says she has a ruby that's making $1,800 because she has her car bonus as well, which means that she is earning the residual off of those loyal customers, and her distributors, but is also getting that $600 monthly bonus. Awesome. Carla's asking, if you fall below 60 customers, do you have to start over again or just continue? You shouldn't really fall below 60 customers because, again, once they've completed their 3 months, they're good. Even if they didn't order that specific month, they're still considered a customer for you, and you're going to always be adding customers as you're doing your parties. So the idea is that you get to 60, you're obviously going to continue to be adding more, and then you want to make sure that your loyals are continuing to order, that they are going to continue to maybe order packages, try something new, that kind of thing. So you're always going to be adding new loyal customers, which means you probably would never really drop down to less than 60. However, if your volume is, your personal volume is less than 3,000, then you certainly can, you'll miss it that 1 month, and then you just maintain the next month with that $3,000 volume. Good question. What other questions do we have about getting to diamond, the 5 ways to earn, and your goals with it works? And what I'm going to do next is go into my back office and pick a specific team. And then I am going to show you how to chart. Because again, I think that it's our responsibility as leaders to know what this looks like so we can effectively train and work with our team. There is no personal information being shown here, but I'm going to pick a newer team that's about to promote to Ruby, but also has some momentum going on. So let me see here. I'm going to go on my back office, and I'm pulling up a team, and I will show you my screen as soon as I get things set up. All right. Awesome. I'm going to show you Sue Bigness's organization, and I'm going to show you how to chart. So you'll see here that these icons are loyal customers. These yellow or beige icons are loyal customers, and then purple means that they are distributors. If they have loyal customers or distributors underneath them, then that means they've got this little arrow here that you can open down, and you'll see the loyal customer and distributors on their team. I'm going to go to Sue. You'll see that she is currently paid as an executive, and I'll show you why. She has a personal bonus volume so far in the month of 202. She has a personal order volume of 28. Personal order volume is where your auto ship is shown. Personal bonus volume is all your personal loyal customers. And then your group volume is everything added up in between. Now you'll see here, I'm going to go to some of her distributors. Sean has a bonus volume of 54, so he is not yet a qualified leg. Stacy is 77. Stacy just signed up, I think, yesterday, Monday, and she already has a loyal customer, if you see that. So very, very fun. Nancy is a new distributor as well and already has a loyal customer, and we'll see here what Nancy's volume is. Nancy's volume is 143 so far. And then we have Brad. Brad is at 431. So guess what? Brad is a qualified leg for Sue. So we are going to congratulate Brad on the loyal customers that he has gathered this week. We know he just had his launch party. He's got some distributors who have placed some orders. All of that added up equals Brad's $431 group volume. We also have Melanie. Melanie is an executive. So what you'll see here is that Sue is currently an executive because she has 2 legs that are over 400. You'll see Melanie's group volume and then Brad's group volume equal both 400. But Melanie is also an executive. So what do you need to be Ruby? You need 2 $400 legs and 1 executive. So one thing that we are going to be doing is we're going to be working with Nancy and with Stacy and making sure they've got their party scheduled, making sure that they're gathering their customers, because as soon as one of them gets to that $400 volume, Susan becomes Ruby in the business. And so that's exciting. That's what it means to chart. It just means to draw it out, print off those loyal customer sheets or those, print off the Road to Diamond sheets. Plug the distributors' names in. Again, all of these people would be on Sue's top line, and then when you go here, this would be all on Brad's top line. So you can continue to chart out, draw it out, put the volumes in, and know what you need to promote. But not only know what you need, know what your teams need, because I do think that it's really important to make sure that you are casting the vision, because most distributors don't really even know, like I said, what does diamond mean, let alone how to get there. So it's important that we are casting that vision, that we are sharing how close somebody is and where they need to work, and really emphasizing the goals to them. I know I was talking to Sue even earlier this week, and I said, oh my gosh, you could totally be Ruby by the end of the month, and I don't know that she believed me. And now she's only what, $200 or $300 away from Ruby, and so this is very, very exciting, and we want to teach our leaders how to chart themselves, but then also how to chart their team and how to cast that vision for their team members, so everybody has the strategy and everybody knows their goals with It Works. One thing to know is that it's your goal to get to diamond, and then it's your goal to build diamonds in your width. So one thing that I do is I work with 1 or 2 teams at a time in my width, and I help get them to diamond. I help train that leader, and we're always working on new diamond teams in our width. For new distributors, that may seem like a crazy, crazy goal, but please, please know that as soon as you start gaining some momentum and you start finding those leaders, it can happen really, really quickly. It only takes 1 or 2 people to change the face of your business. So you want to make sure that you're preparing now. You're preparing now while you have time to know how to lead lead and work with your team when they come to you, because we are planting a lot of seeds. It Works is growing at a crazy rate, and people are looking for us. So know the strategy and know how to work it, so when your team does come, you will be ready to lead them. All right, I'm going to see what other questions we have. Thank you, Sue, for letting us use your team as an example. I know I didn't warn you about that, but thank you. All right, let's see. Good question. This is a question about training. Are the most successful teams tend to be close geographically to one another, or can momentum be gained even when you don't know them personally? Absolutely. I have trained and worked with teams all over the States, Canada, and Australia, and it's just about connecting and building relationships, and it does not have to be close, because we've got so much team training, we've got so much going on, and so many resources that they don't necessarily need to have all of, they don't necessarily need you in person, because there's so much we can offer online and through conference calls and webinars and things, that I have been able to travel through my organization and meet diamonds and double diamonds for the first time, because we've been able to cast this vision and train and teach people on how to get there. I think one thing that's very special about our team is that we've got team calls, and we've got team Facebook groups, and we've got those small communities within the larger It Works community, so that people are able to ask questions and get connected and feel like they belong. And that's our goal. Our mission is welcome home, one team, one mission, and I think that we are able to